Real Talk Guru.
Yeah, what's your opinion on sex on the first date? Let's say you meet a girl, you guys are, vibing or whatever like that. You take her back to you take her back to your place, and you're able to bang her. First date.
I think it really depends. I think it really, really depends.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a girl I just met,
Mm-hmm.
that would be kind of weird. But normally, first dates don't happen with a random.
Mm-hmm.
First dates happen with a person who you talk, things escalate, and then you go on a date.
Mm-hmm.
So first dates usually stem from having a friend first to, dating and potentially hooking up, right? Potentially dating, right? So if I've known this girl for 3 months earlier and now we're going on a date now, what's the big deal with having sex on the first
but
date?
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about building up rapport for 3 months and then.
But I mean, if it's a random girl I've never met before.
But you wouldn't. No, I'm not. But this is a girl that you met in a club.
Yeah.
There was no because usually that's not what happens in a dating scene. You guys don't talk. You don't build rapport over the phone or online for 3 months and then go on your first date. Like you guys meet up within maybe a couple days after you've met for the first time. Then you guys go out. I'm saying after you've gone out, you've eaten dinner, whatever, watched the movie. She takes you back to her place and she domes you up, gives you the whole shebang.
Honestly,
What's your
it
opinion?
depends. It depends.
Depends on what?
Because if let's just say I met this girl at a club.
Okay.
If you go to a club, you're already grinding on her. You're already pretty much.
Okay, fine.
So then it's like if you can do that.
But that's a dance. You can't compare the two.
Of course you can.
You cannot compare the two. Because compare dancing to sex.
No. Because just hear me out. Hear me out. If this is a girl you met in the library,
right,
and then you go on a first date, and then you fuck her, that would be different than if you were smashed at a club. You're fucking dancing up with this girl. Your fucking dick is all over her ass, and you guys are fucking you're grabbing her and all this shit. So it's you've already broken barriers.
No, but
So it's
no, because
it's not as bad.
At the end of the day, she's not gonna say, "Oh yeah, I fucked the guy at a club," kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's different. There's a thin line. I agree with you, but the point of the matter is, you guys met, you guys built rapport. After a couple weeks, you guys went on a first date. She brings you back to her place, and
I think it depends. I think it's because,
like
I said, the club.
So then what's your opinion? What is your opinion
on what?
How do you view her afterwards?
It would go down. It would go down.
No, yeah, you've already fucked her. That's already been established. That's already determined. But what happens from there? Do you proceed, or what's your view towards her? Because you have
it depends.
I'm trying to find out what it depends on. You're not answering my question. You're just dancing around the subject. What does it depend on?
I don't answer this.
What does it depend on?
If it's a girl and I'm into her and I fuck her already,
right?
Then
how into her would you have to be? Because like I said, you haven't built rapport, so you're basing it off.
She's sexy. I fuck her.
You base her off, exactly. You're basing it off attraction alone, physicality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't know much about her. You go on a first date to find out more about her. You find out a little bit more about her, but even still,
I don't know much about her.
There hasn't been enough time for you to determine whether or not this could be a potential wifey or just a jump off. So once you hit it, that's jump off characteristics. So how do you view that afterwards? That's what I'm asking you.
I'd say it's like this.
How do you view the girl afterwards?
Let's just say this girl's dime, 10 out of 10. I find her stupid attractive.
Okay.
She's gorgeous, whatever, right?
Okay.
And I fuck her.
Okay.
Alright? It can branch off to two things.
Mm-hmm.
I might still want to pursue dating her, but the interest level has decreased, obviously.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
More often than not, it would just be a fucking one night thing, right?
Okay.
It could stem to be more than that, but it would usually end at that because it's if I've already fucked you now, what is there left to do? I've done. The objective is completed. It's a wrap.
I personally feel the same way because it's I don't feel like I earned it. You know what I mean? We built rapport, we were comfortable and everything but she didn't make me work for it, so the appreciation level goes down. So,
but is this just an in theory thing or okay? Random example.
Okay.
Kimmy K.
Right.
You're on a first date with Kimmy K.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Oh, you're sexy and all this shit," and you fuck her. Is this still an in theory, or would you still feel the same way?
I would still feel the same way.
Are you serious?
Yes, because even if it was Kimmy K, yeah, she is sexy. Obviously, I'm gonna go through with it regardless. It's sex. What guy in the right mind would pass up sex? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm a guy, like, I'm a sucker for the chase. Like I want a girl who's cooperative, but at the same time, I like a little bit of the chase, so it feels like I've earned it more. I appreciate it a lot more. It's like the whole video game analogy that we use with the whole cheat, like using the cheat codes as opposed.
But
to
is that an in theory thing, or is that actually true?
No, I believe that it's true. I like the chase. The appreciation level would go down a little bit for me.
What if you really hit it off with this chick?
Even still, I can't judge it based on such a short period of time. I can't because what, like, yeah, so what if we hit it off? I hit it off with a lot of girls, and then it turns out that they're not what I expected. I need time for the relationship to expand before I can, like, make a valid decision. Because, yeah, we can hit it off, but that can only take us so far. What if there's underlying issues that she may have with me later on down the line, and vice versa?
That is true.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
I'm on the same wavelength as you. It's just, you know, I think the appreciation level would go down.
Go down a little bit, eh?
Yeah.
Because you compliment too early.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't make me work for it. So it's like, is she like this with every guy? Is it really this easy?
That would for sure be going through your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like the complete write-off. I wouldn't be like, oh, fuck this and this, you know?
Oh, okay, then we're thinking the same terms.
Like, I wouldn't do that. I'd still give her the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, I'm thinking, wow, like, you know, and you said it best, like, what is there more to do? Like, you know, like,
I've accomplished my goal.
Yeah, you know, so
mission complete.
Yeah.